Hi, it's Ren from Spirits of Fashion. I'm still in a sort of limbo. My husband and I are moving to Vermont in 2 or 3 more months, and so we're staying at a very good friend's house right now. So I don't have a spot yet where I can sort of set a nice little stage to as a backdrop, so to speak, to show the goodies that I find on a thrift haul or a vintage haul, such as what I'm doing today. However, it's still fun, and I'm glad to have a space at all to be able to do this with you. So that's the plan today. Is I had another thrift haul the other day at a Salvation Army. The one near where we live is actually quite good. So I'm going to just show you a few things that I got there that I am very happy I did. First of all is this wonderful long jacket, black and very goth looking. And I have to say, that's one of my favorites. I have a lot of interests, and one of them is the paranormal, believe it or not. Hence, Spirits of Fashion is one of the reasons I called it that. But I love anything kind of dark and goth-like. And this is from Newport News, and I actually have a jacket, shorter jacket, just like this. But I bought it a while ago, and it's actually pretty good quality for a company that is not really high end. But I love it. What it does is it hooks all the way down, but it also has the decorative buttons, both on the front and on the cuff. And the only problem is it's quite big for me. So at the price I got it, which was $9.99, I thought it was well worth a trip to the tailor so that they can definitely fit it to me, and I'll be able to wear it for quite a long time, hopefully. So that was one of the first things that I found there. And another one was this really funky, not necessarily high end by any means, but 60s costume like piece. It's not the real thing, obviously, it's more like a costume. But I do a lot of swinging 60s presentations for various groups, and I thought this would be really fun to wear with my white Repro go-go boots that I usually wear when I do the 60s fashion. So I thought this was fun. It's fairly short, not too crazy, but worn with tights and white boots, it would look quite good, I think. And then I also found corduroys that I love. And, you know, I'm terrible. I don't try things on as much as I should. So I took a chance, and these pants fit when I got home. I was really excited. They are Talbots, and I love corduroy, and I love the color gold. And they're just really interesting. I don't know if you can see the color in this light. But they happen to fit really, really well, and they're a little high-waisted, which I prefer for a woman who's not as young as she used to be, and I just like the look of a higher waist. These were only $4.99 for a nice Talbots brand corduroy in beautiful condition. This blouse is vintage, 1970s, has a tie. But I use the tie as a belt in this case. And the last three pieces I bought that were clothing are three skirts. One of them I can actually wear either just for fun or to wear to a presentation when I do something like Fashions Aboard the Titanic or Downton Abbey fashion, because it's full length and it looks vintage even though it isn't. And that would be this piece right here, and it's pleated all the way down. What I love is that it's not lined, but it's a very comfortable fabric to wear against the skin. And I have some great Victorian inspired boots that I plan to wear with them, because this is so long that I really do need a heel. So I'll be doing that when I wear this particular skirt. Again, I could wear it with modern clothing, but I could also use it as what to wear for my presentations. And this was only $4.99 as well. Can't go wrong. I actually saw in a recent magazine, either Harper's Bazaar or In Style, that these long pleated skirts are back. So I didn't realize it at the time when I bought the skirt, but now it's also sort of trendy. So that's a good thing. And then lastly, well, not lastly, almost lastly, I found this skirt. And at first when I looked at it, I thought it was 40s, but it isn't. It's not that old. But it does pass for a 40s style skirt. What I loved is that it has these great buttons down the side with matching buttonholes that, of course, are sewed up. They're not meant to be tied or buttoned, but I love the look of it. And it does actually fit very well and just goes to right below the knees. So I believe this is an 80s skirt. Many of the 80s styles tend to look like 40s or sometimes 50s skirts. So if you can't find the real thing, you can certainly go to a thrift store like I did and buy something that can pass for 40s, but is in fact probably 80s. Now I can say last but not least, for clothing, I have this cool skirt, which again is not old. I love it because it can totally pass as a 50s skirt, 1950s skirt, a circle skirt. And I'm going to hide myself so that I can show you how beautiful the skirt is with the pattern. And what it is it's a teal color with brown, which is a beautiful combination actually. And it has these lovely silver sequins in it. You'd think it would look cheesy, but it really doesn't. It looks exciting and exotic and fun. And that label I could not find on here. It's just, I just know it's not that old. For one thing, it has a zipper that's very modern, so I know that it's not an older piece. But I do plan to wear it sometimes with a traditional 50s petticoat, which I do have. That's the real thing. And it just makes it stand out more and rustle a little bit when you walk and you wear a skirt like this. So I'm excited to wear this and probably mix it with something very modern for springtime. And I did find one decor item because I do love to shop not only for clothing and accessories, but also for home decor and great storage ideas. So I found this really cool. I love anything with a French theme and French writing on it, even though my French from high school is long gone. I don't remember very much, but I do love this box, and it's probably something that you can find at Home Goods, but it was very inexpensive, and I had to grab it. It was only $2.99, and I love it because it's sort of that magnetic opening and closing, and is really cool because inside there's also French writing. And I'll probably use this just to store goods that I don't need on a daily basis, but it certainly will look pretty as part of my decor. So hopefully you've enjoyed this thrift haul today. I plan to do them at least once a month, but I'd also like to continue with some of my videos on the history of fashion and on various styles, various decades, some of the presentations that I do, and just styling in general, whether it's vintage or thrift or mixing modern with vintage. That's a big passion of mine. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you'd like to press the like button, I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be great too. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.